Hey everybody, what's up?
What up?
What up?
As you can see, we've got a very special guest back for the third time.
The three-piece. You already know. What's up, everybody?
Josiah, what's up, boss?
Just chilling. How y'all doing?
Can't complain, man. Can't complain at all. What's up? Let's start off. Let's get it going.
Yeah, hell yeah. Shoot. First of all, if you guys in the chat, thank you. First of all, yes, Danielle, we never start on time. You know how it goes down. What's up, Tanya? Thank you. These are our two Patreon members. Miss Debbie, you're probably watching as well from afar. She says, King, what's up? Yeah, we oh Lord, it's Gina. Hey, what's up, Edmund? So yeah, you know, that's just how we roll. So anyway, let's just get into it. Josiah, we have so many things. We last time we talked, I think it was just like heading into the playoffs, right? Weren't we?
Have the Lakers not smacked the Warriors yet?
Talk about it. We don't want to talk about that.
I seen on the Warriors highlights. I didn't see any from the Western semis.
You know,
glad somebody else noticed that.
I didn't create this. That was a Cleveland Cavaliers fan.
Oh wow. Some lingering saltiness. I get it.
Right.
What's up, Wise?
Wise, where you at?
Wise needs to be up in here, but he is on a delay. He will probably join us later if he can.
No, facts aren't violence. You're just pointing. I didn't remember if I came on before or after.
It was before.
Okay.
It was before. It was before. And we both had said it even at that time. We was like, I don't know what kind of pack we was going to be smoking on. But, you know, after that, then everybody else, well, Warrior fans, they got quiet.
You know, honestly, I was disappointed it went 6, but salute to the Warriors for extending it. Should have been 5 or less. Should have been a sweep, but it's all gravy.
It's all good.
What's done is done. Neither one of us won a tip, so it is what it is.
Exactly.
So I have still hasn't been broken yet, an undefeated record at Chase Center.
You did say that?
I did say that. The last game I was at, they won. Everybody was like, yeah, you need to go to LA and, you know, light it up and blah, blah, blah. And I was this close. I mean, I had people like, I'll put money in your fucking Cash App and shit like that. Oh, wow. And I was like, well, shit, if you're going to go that far, you know. Anyways, don't finish that sentence. So, we like that would have been probably my loss, you know, but I mean, I'm still golden at home. But long story short, now all that shit is out in the open, and we kind of know that the punch to Jordan Poole from Draymond Green is likely the culprit. Hey, what's up, Dan?
What's up, man? I had to beeline it back, man. I was like, this phone thing ain't working. I'm like, let me get out of here.
You mean with your Nokia? No, I'm just like...
See, she going there. She caused it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay. You have guests tonight. Now you want to really do this.
Can I real quick say something? I want to say a quick fuck you to Raul because he talked major shit to Josiah on my timeline.
Really? Today?
Today? About 2 months ago. And I just wanted to, and he's a Warriors fan. We follow each other. Well, I stopped following him actually right after that happened. And I want to say fuck you on my podcast publicly and say, I hate you. No, I'm kidding. I don't hate people. But I just want to say fuck you.
Was it mean? I didn't see it. So
yeah, it was mean. He said, "You don't know shit about basketball. All you did was play. You know, just all this nasty shit that I don't want to say." So,
hey, Raul, it's all good.
Like wow,
man, Gina came out right now.
Let that pain out, Raul. Let it out.
I had to say that out loud. Anyways, so yeah, let's get into that Draymond shit because you know
Yeah, obviously we see it was a bigger deal than, but even Draymond in the offseason, after you guys got bounced out, pointed out, I forget whose podcast he did, Stephen A. Smith or whatever. Just prefacing, I'm just providing context. After your defeat at the hands of 38-year-old LeBron James with the janky foot, AD, Austin Reeves,
he just put it out there.
Sparingly. But he had said that kind of derailed the chemistry even from the jump. And I just want to know, Dan, what because we had heard rumor. I saw even on It Is What It Is Today. I think Cameron or Mason, somebody had some alleged what the conversation was. I don't know if that's the truth, but I just really want to know, what are the words that led to that punch? Because it takes a lot to get Draymond out of his zone, right? Draymond talks a lot of trash. He can snap. He can go crazy. But he's generally not the type of dude to resort to violence. So whatever Poole said to him had to be a trigger that really made him want to just snap and have to bang that dude. And if you go back and watch that video, like we all have numerous times, it's very telling to me that no other teammates jumped in to help out. So I feel like a lot of them felt like Draymond wasn't wrong.
He needed to get punched.
Yeah. Because, like team fight, I'm going to at least pretend help out. Like, oh, they were just looking like, we seen this coming.
Rod, I'm sorry, Rod, what the fuck? Put that comment down. We are not going there. We are not going there. Josiah, this is okay.
They got
all because I bought.
Oh, you gonna bring him in on this story? You gonna bring him in on this story? Go, Gina. Go.
Did you keep him clean though?
There was like a whole episode of how I bought some fake J's.
Did they look real?
Yeah. Well, no.
That's fine.
They didn't look real. I had to ask my 14-year-old son if they
Tell him about the
real.
bag.
What was the price?
Tell him about the bag.
I got a fake Marc Jacobs bag and the J's for a combined price of $160. But here's the clincher. Shut up, Rod. They smelled like smoke, like cigarette smoke.
The bag or the
Yeah,
J's
the
or the bag or both?
Both, bro.
Somebody was hitting it into the shoe, like
It smelled like an ashtray and not like bud.
Is that why you thought you were getting the discount because of the smoky flavor?
I mean, I was like, if I wanted that, I could go to Canal Street, but I got another story for that. So,
okay.
Oh,
I had a bunch of homies that played in China. They used to always come back with the fake Louis V, all that stuff, and I respected it. It was like the warehouse right next to the warehouse where they made it. So it was like same basic design, leftover materials. Little jankiness when you really deep and examine it, don't zipper correctly, whatever.
You didn't even look at the glue or nothing, huh?
If you carry yourself correctly, you can put together with
put together with Gorilla Glue.
We were for sure the tag lawyers or whatever back in the day. It was like $25-$30. You could get them anywhere. Like we was rocking those.
Josiah,
you already know.
Yeah, I think what made it worse was she wanted to be highlighted about the situation, which brought chaos after that, and it was
wait.
Like you should have lied on that 160. You'd have said like $70. All good. You knew what you were getting into.
Yeah. Then we would have been like,
because Wise thought I paid $160 for the J's. He's like, that's not bad, and I was like, no, and a bag, like.
Yeah, I was like, wait, hold up. Wait, you got the shoes and the bag for $160? Yeah.
So deep down, did you believe in your heart that they were real for that 160 price point?
When I first bought them, yeah.
And do you know the person who sold them? Like, can you pull up on them, or is it not even worth it?
She's in New Jersey. I bought it on TikTok.
Ooh. I know that. That's where we're going.
Yeah.
I got sold some fake weed in Cabo one time, but I just had to take my L because it was not my home court. I may not come back home.
Major difference. Major difference.
I seen the dude and I was like, nah, I just gotta keep it pushing.
And keep it pushing. But you never was on a live podcast talking about how you got by somebody on the WhatsApp.
Oh my
on
God.
On TikTok. Yeah.
You learned a lesson, man. Just don't do it again.
You learn.
Okay, look.
You learn.
Look, we can't do this again. We can't do this again.
All right.
We're not doing this.
I'm sorry.
We're not
what?
Do it again.
What?
We can't stay on it the whole show again.
Oh no.
Y'all
After Josiah leaves, I got stories. But
we got topics now.
Josiah, we did before last time we had you on, we didn't even have a name for our show.
Okay, and now you have.
So now we do. Rod, do you want to talk about how we got the name?
It was combined by all of us that came together because we all silly as shit, and so we was like sports, laugh, and chill. Now the biggest thing that we're about to argue about is if we need to keep the word "show" on or leave it off. I feel like we need to leave it off, but people want to keep the portion of "show" on, and hey,
we can leave it off. Whatever. I'm fine with that.
I go either way with that. Like I do Gil's Arena. Our initial handle was Gil's Arena, then we changed it to Gil's Arena Show. And it's like, I think it helps differentiate confusion, or let people at least know what they're expecting. I'm never a fan of too many characters on anything, like too many letters or whatever it is, but I can see it both ways.
Mm-hmm.
You could imagine if the powers that be that Gina would have had it, the name would have been a lot longer than what it was supposed to be originally. So it was like, no, we got to break this down. We got to break this down. It was just no way that we was going to keep the original, Encyclopedia Britannica name that she had on here. Yeah. So I was just not.
Hey, I caught you with a couple of long ass titles too. So don't even say nothing about it.
We didn't go with them.
So give me one, Rob. Give me one. Which one was it?
I don't remember. I'm not even gonna act like I know.
He's high right now. That's why.
Dan, you remember?
Touche. I'm honest.
Dude, we could probably do a search and come up with like.
She has so many names.
All right, bro.
It was just long names. It was just. There
were sentences.
Right. It was just.
I admit it. Gina. I admit it.
Even Gina repping the Bay, but it flows.
Yeah, it does.
See what I'm saying?
I'm always like, at least consistent,
For sure. I like it.
But Gina repping the Bay actually fits it. Like I can't picture you outside of Gina repping the Bay right now.
And when I'm in like chats on like, TikTok or whatever, people are like, "Oh shit, you're from the Bay? Me too." And I'm like, where you rep?
That you claim.
No, it was like San Ho. Just kidding.
Is San Jose not the Bay? Y'all got to give me a Bay.
It is. Sacramento is not the Bay.
Okay, so Sacramento and the Bay not rocking with each other. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Sacramento's deep.
I mean, why you think Draymond punched him, man? Told that man he was getting traded to Sacramento next year, man.
Well, hindsight, coming into the season, that's really disrespectful. But I think looking at everything Mike Brown did, it's kind of a compliment. Like,
well, they just didn't know it at the time, which is why he got punched.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to Sac ain't the Bay. And Jordan told him, you ain't going to be in the Bay. You're going to be in Sacramento. That ain't the Bay.
You're not even good enough for the Bay. You got to go to the outskirts.
You're going to Sacramento. Light that beam, buddy. And back then, it wasn't. And back then, it wasn't popular. You know what I'm saying?
But what's even worse about it is now he's out there in Washington, and then now with all this being done, y'all still might not even get Draymond.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all think Draymond not coming back?
I do. I think he's coming back.
Like, where else he gonna go? I'm just like, where else he gonna go?
The Lakers.
Now that wouldn't be a terrible decision on his part.
Exactly.
I don't got the bread for him. We got to take a discount.
They can make the money work because you're not going to bring back D'Angelo Russell, so there's no money there.
Yeah. But we got to convince D'Lo to sign first. I think we can offer him the most bread, but he can just dip on us, I believe, unless I'm tripping.
So
no, you're right.
That's I mean, you got that option. There's many options on how you can make that money work. They can make that money work.
But I was never a fan of Lakers fans disrespecting D'Lo. You got to like Jedi mind trick him. Like, now we need you here. Go ahead and resign that deal. You're going to get it right. You're going to lead us to glory. And then he signed it, and now you could – because he could be a free man. If he wanted – he's spiteful because I'm a spiteful, petty human being. If I'm D'Lo, I might just dip on y'all.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't even be mad. That's the part of the game.
Yeah, Rod don't care. He's like, bye.
I'm just saying. But we need something for you, D-Lo. You know, everything we've done to you, we brought you back twice.
Well, I mean, that's essentially what Phoenix did to Chris Paul. So, yeah. I mean, you know, you say I'm waving you about to be a free agent. Not so fast. Not so fast. We need you for this Bradley Beal deal.
But at least the Wizards, respect for CP3. All right, we'll let you go to somewhere like that trade. I know how y'all feel about CP3 in the Bay, but I think it's actually going to work out for you if he can stay healthy. I think that's going to be a great pickup. Him running that second unit.
I agree with you. You know, we actually do have a question from Tanya Sayao, one of our Patreon members. And she did ask, what role will CP3 play? Are we running heavy pick and roll when he's in? The Warriors run a motion offense, and CP3 likes that pick and roll. And then she had a comment to that as well. She said, I was thinking CP3 in that PNR with Kuminga and pop it out to Patrick Baldwin Jr. And this is when she thought, you know, because we still had him. But oh no, they got rid of PBJ. The last part is just because I thought the Warriors may have done that, but then they traded him. So what do you guys think about the whole pick and roll? Do you think they're going to change it up for CP3 or not? Anyone?
I'm not gonna lie, I don't care. You know,
me either.
Whatever's gonna help y'all lose, like whatever's gonna make y'all lose to the Lakers again, do that. Now I imagine they'll let CP3 kind of rock out in that second unit, do a style he's more accustomed to. You know what I mean? But I do see them playing him and Steph together at times too, which I think will be scary to see, honestly. You know, again, if CP3 is healthy, but just Steph on the floor, relieve him with having some of that ball pressure, having the ball in his hands all the time, and now be able to set him up to get buckets, like, and Clay too, if Clay can get his mind back right. And you had Draymond out there, who's obviously another point guard on the floor when he's playing. I'm going to give love to Draymond. Draymond made me a lot of money this season. He was always reliable. Them higher lowers.
Is that the Underdog Fantasy?
You already know. 6 assists, 6.5. Rolling with Draymond. He was getting that shit in the second quarter sometimes. Like, yes, Draymond.
What up, Brandon?
Cook, my brother.
Hey, Brandon.
Yeah, I'm with that. I just think that y'all will be okay on offense. Defensively, I think that's where y'all problem is going to be this year. Because defensively, I don't know who y'all have. But then now you're trading CP3 for Poole. And I think their defense is arguably about the same. Neither one of them is playing defense. 37-year-old CP3 playing defense now? Not about to happen.
I just want to know what happens when CP3 goes down. And I want to know at that point what the Warriors plan is. Because, you know, we're talking about him running this second unit and all this crap. But, man, we know it is inevitable that Chris Paul will go down at some point in the season. So, out of all this second unit nonsense, who's the backup to the backup? So, like, what then? You know what I'm saying? Like, is Draymond running the point? Who?
Young fresh legs.
Yeah, I mean,
young fresh legs.
It's kind of like what I was saying in the group chat. Like, I feel like, you know, we all know that Steve Kerr is, you know, he's a student of pop, right? So he likes to load manage. So I feel like he's not going to be putting the heavy minutes on CP3. And he's going to have, in my opinion, CP3 and Draymond kind of switch off, you know, because Draymond was running the second unit a lot, you know, last season. And maybe he's going to have CP3 take over that sort of position, you know. And someone, you know, who was it? JJ Redick was talking about CP3 being like so slow on the court and everything. Well, I mean, sometimes you see fucking Draymond in the back of the court barely getting up and shit. Like, it's like, dude, you know, hurry up, join your team. Like, they're all the way down, you know, back on defense. But he doesn't have to be as fast.
So now you got two of them.
But I'm saying, like, if
Look, at the end of the day, if CP3 does get hurt, you hope it's before the trade deadline so they can move off that contract because somebody will take that for that expiring deal. You just hope it's not like April, early May when that tends to happen to the dude.
Right, Tanya.
He's not getting
exactly.
He's not getting no younger.
Yeah.
Is y'all trading Kuminga or what's the deal with that?
I don't
You
want
gotta
them
trade him
to.
at this point. You gotta trade him at this point and get back. Like, clearly, you're gonna need a younger point guard, and you're gonna need, I don't know, a small. I don't know. Y'all are in
They need a
trouble.
big. Y'all don't have a big at all on your
See, the
team.
thing
They
is-
are.
But the thing is
Warriors
everyone
are in
says we need a
trouble.
big. We need a big. But we've proven that we've never, ever done that. we just
No,
always
let's not
play
do this.
small ball.
Hold on. Let's not do this.
Unless
Clay is not-
Dunleavy goes a different route.
Let's not do this. Clay is not the same Clay. So thinking that y'all gonna run it back with the same guys again.
No, I
that
agree.
shit-
It won't
y'all
work.
will get y'all asses swept. Y'all
No,
keep thinking that,
I know
that
it'll
Clay
be
is gonna
yeah,
bail y'all
It
out.
has to be different. I agree. It has to be different. But we'll see. Dunleavy's already like making a huge, move, making moves.
What moves is he making? What, ever see these moves? Because we
He
ain't never seen
already shocked Dub Nation.
this. Oh, yeah, you're right.
But did he
The
shock
shot-
it,
the
or
shot
was that
factor ain't a
already
good one.
done last year in the season? Dunleavy didn't have to do this trade.
He did
Draymond
not.
did that trade.
That's
Draymond
an
did that
interesting
trade.
point.
That
That's
ain't
an
no
interesting
Dunleavy.
point.
See, stop. See, this is
No,
what I have with the
Rod,
Warriors
that's an
fans.
interesting point.
No,
Dunleavy
but that's just
said,
facts.
I see Jordan being with us for the next 4 to 5.
In 4 days, he traded that man. That man said he'll be here for the next 4 years, and in 4 days, that man traded him. So it's like,
That nigga
So,
said,
question for the Warriors fan.
I got a 4 for 4 for you. I got a 4 for 4.
If Poole would have played better in the playoffs, do you think they would have prioritized him over Draymond?
No.
ooh.
Nope.
You still think they would have let him rock out?
Yep.
Y'all don't even know what Draymond is gonna do.
They're not
Yeah, I
breaking
don't
up
know
the
about
big
that.
three ever. Unless Draymond decides to go
Wait, what did you
himself.
just say?
It's
Nah.
quickly becoming the old 3.
Real quick. Oh man, this. Hey, okay.
Hey,
Okay.
y'all about to be old faithful in this bitch.
No,
It's-
you're
2,
right,
3
Brandon.
Cancun.
Y'all
1, 2, 3
about to
Cancun.
be, y'all about to have the glory run in this bitch. Y'all about to be the golden boys.
No, Tanya, I agree with you. We do need a big, but I'm just saying, like, history always says, like, but now I'm just saying, like, let's see what happens in this, Dunleavy era.
Do you think Bob Myers dipped because he didn't want to have to get rid of all these dudes? Like it seemed like
Yep.
it was about to be some tough decisions made.
Yes.
Yep.
He didn't want to be
Yes.
the one. He wanted all the glory. And Bob's a UCLA guy. I've known Bob since I was a little kid. I got a tremendous amount of respect for him. But it seemed like, all right, I want all the glory, but I'm not going to be the one.
I'm not going to.
I should have left after the
Nope.
last chip, to be real, but I wanted to come back, got a little greedy, thought we could go ahead and run it back again.
Can we keep it more of a buck, like what you just said, Josiah? If you think about it, he didn't want to get rid of Draymond.
Yeah.
Right.
Draymond's his boy. So now that he was like, nah, let me get out of here. I don't want that fire. Dunleavy just walked in there and was like, yes, I get to finally get rid of his ass. Yep, exactly. Alley-oop, here you go, Washington. Here y'all go. And who's next? I think they keep Kuminga, though. For some reason, I think y'all keep Kuminga. I personally feel
I agree, Rod.
y'all need to keep him. If y'all don't keep him, I think you guys are going into the cellar. We're going to have to shut the door on y'all.
We
'cause
need
it's
to
a
keep
wrap for y'all.
Kuminga. I agree. And Brandon, I actually disagree with you. Poole was not asked this past season. He averaged 20 points a game.
Yeah, regular
was
season,
just-
he was great.
Yeah, his playoff performance was ass.
But does that show you enough as a Warrior? Because I'm like, if Poole kills in the playoffs, right, gets to that. Because even without Steph, I think y'all were like 14 and 12 when Poole, like, he was averaging like 26 a game or something like that. Whatever it is, I don't care about these stats. I just have them in my head. But become postseason time, I think if he would have dominated postseason, then would have made that decision a lot harder to make. But
It would
everything,
have made it harder.
like, I don't know at that point you're gonna turn your back on a 24-year-old for Draymond. There's no disrespect to Draymond. I love Draymond and what he's meant to that franchise. But there comes a point where you start playing with fire, and it's like I'm gonna keep these dudes too long, and now they're gonna get old and washed,
Absolutely.
and we're just gonna let this. And I would be completely fine with that, given everything that they've done for that franchise and putting them on the map and raising them an $8 billion valuation. Because it's like, look, I think other players will see that down the road and the loyalty that they had to these dudes, and be like, all right, this is a team that I want to play with because I know they're gonna ride with me and have my back. So Poole always kind of felt like the odd man out, but now it's just like, all right, what else? Because like I said, y'all need a big. You need CP3 to be somewhat proficient and healthy. I think he's 37, 38. Like, I think 30, I don't see it. I don't really like Steph's 35. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we're in wild times right now.
Well, it's like Dan said before, though, like in another show one time, at some point in time, they're going to have to make a business decision. And that business decision is, are we going to keep an old guy that's almost out of his prime, or pick up some fresh legs and keep this kid, especially if he showed his ass in the playoffs. So, yeah. I mean, it would have been a business decision at that point in time.
Yeah. I feel like Poole just didn't lock in. Poole kind of locked into the culture, and I feel like last year was a little bit, you can hide a lot of that shit with winning, right? Like, you win a championship, but even you think about Kobe and Shaq and not comparing, because I know everybody will take these clips and be like, oh, not comparing anybody on the team to that. But that dynamic is fine till you start losing, and it's like, all right, I'm not trying to rock with this dude no more. Like, I'll look past it during the three-peat. What am I supposed to say? But now, we're kind of on the decline. All right, what is him or me? One of us got to go. And I don't think Poole ever had enough muscle to flex with Dre being a 4-time champ and everything he's done. And that's the thing, from the outside, people clown Dre all the time, right? Like, oh, Mr. Triple Single and all this other stuff. And who knows what his game would have been like if he went to another team. But what he does show is that he can elevate a good team and make them a great team. And it's doing the little things that don't show up in the stat sheet. Being a force out there, punking dudes, stepping on dudes' chest. Wasn't a fan of it, but it's like, yo, set the tone. Like, who was gonna do anything about it besides Adam Silver? I'm just like, you know what I mean? Like, nobody wanted that smoke. Yeah. He knew what he was doing.
Yep.
I was at that revenge game when he came back after the suspension.
You know what I mean? Like, wild times. Like, and
right away, double checked him and Deer.
That's a wild dude, man. But I mean, I understand trading Jordan Poole, but not for no CP3, man. Like, you don't give up a young asset for no old asset, dog. And that's an
unproven old asset.
I mean, it's not even.
He gets injured in the playoffs, so I get it.
Man, whatever, man. It don't even matter. You just don't do it. Like, you don't do it. Who makes that trade? I've never seen this. Like, CP3 ain't that good for no Jordan Poole. Not at this point. Like, what?
But we've seen a lot of janky ass trades in the past couple months, honestly. Like, I've seen 5, 6 second-round picks. In my head, like, how many second-round picks does it take to equal a first-round pick? Because these dudes are giving away 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm like, damn, like, what you gonna do with all these second-round picks? But I think the difference with CP3 is with that bread coming off the books, that they can get him out of there, right? It's what, like $16 million after whatever, like next week, whatever it is, and then they can trade that contract before the trade deadline. And if there's another disgruntled younger player somewhere who's unhappy, in theory, a team will take that deal because they only have to deal with CP3 for 2 months. I don't agree with it. I'm just, I'm trying to make it make sense in my head, because the Warriors don't traditionally do dumb shit. Obviously, you've had a couple of misses, but for the most part, franchise is very savvy in the dudes that they bring over, and then them dudes elevating themselves to elite level players.
Yeah, that guy's name is Bob. He's strong now.
But Bob not at the workouts. I'm just saying, Bob ain't.
Yeah, I was about to say they took advantage of the CBA at the time. So now that the CBA has changed, now a bunch of those litigations that y'all was getting away with, being way over the luxury tax, all that now has come back to bite y'all in y'all ass. And now that y'all, fan yourself. Now y'all got to figure out how y'all gonna really do this shit, because now that ship has sailed. It ain't about to happen no more. Granted, Curry is there, but it is what it is. That what y'all thought, done. It's
over.
Done.
Hey man, it was a great run. It was a fantastic run.
It ain't over.
You get
shit.
Boy, child.
Make any more? You want to make any more?
Y'all about to get drugs.
Let's make a bet, Rod.
This be number 2, Rod. Tell them about the first one. I want to hear this one.
Wait, there was.
I'm entertaining this one. No, it's somebody else. Don't worry about it. I'm on you.
It's a wrap, bro.
We
It's a
will
wrap,
win
man.
another one
I know it's tough.
in
It's
the
a
next 3 years, or I
Another
will wear
what?
a Lakers jersey.
Oh, easy. Wear it now. Just get it, Get it
Another what? Y'all gonna win another what?
Chip.
Oh, y'all.
In-season tournament? Are we talking about actual NBA Finals championship? The best team in the
NBA
league?
Finals championship.
I'll take that.
Like shit. I know we all talking all this shit, but I
That's
don't know
simple.
who beating the Nuggets yet. We'll see. Unless they beat themselves.
That's simple. Yeah.
They're one and done.
Let's do this. The small ball game worked for y'all because y'all had two of the most prolific shooters ever. It worked
That's
for
fine.
you guys. Now that it's over with, that small ball game is done with. Everybody's going back to big man game.
Yeah,
Y'all keep
I
playing that
get
small ball
you.
if you want. We hope that y'all make the playoffs. Keep playing that small ball. I'll take that.
I think, like I said, and I think Barbershop, if you're still watching the podcast, I said on their podcast as when I was their guest, I think the main issue with the whole season was that fucking punch. So if you take that away, you probably have a championship winning season.
No, you don't, because you guys wasn't getting past anybody. Y'all wasn't getting past us regardless. At the end of the day, you guys didn't have y'all didn't have any size. Pause. So it's like at the end of y'all wasn't beating us. It just is what it is. Certain things y'all need to just understand when it comes to basketball and matchups. I feel like basketball and matchups, you guys didn't match up against us. It's just that simple. We showed it all season against y'all. It was simple all season. We didn't even play one game. Anthony Davis didn't even play in during the regular
I
mean,
mean, we'll just never know.
The
We'll
other
just
ones,
never know.
LeBron did it. You're right. If it was a fifth, we'd all be drunk too.
We'll just never know.
I know one thing. We got 17 rings out of this thing, and we still keep going. We'll figure a way to get this thing going. Y'all just happy y'all went on this run the way that y'all did. Good.
Yeah,
y'all.
as long as
Gina,
Steph Curry's still playing,
I'm praying
my
for a
hopes are
run
still
like that in
alive.
my lifetime. I'm praying for a run like that in my lifetime, Gina. So you hang your head high. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Dan, though, Dan, I wanted you to watch the intro though, because it was updated with Unk and everything, and then I every time I watch it, I feel kind of bad because Jalen Brunson, right? He reps your team, and like he just kind of stands there and dribbles the ball.
I forgot you was a Knicks fan. I forgot you was a Knicks fan.
Oh yeah, man. I'm waiting for my chance. I'm just waiting for my little 3-year run.
Are y'all gonna ever get? If y'all can get Dame, y'all get somebody like that. The squad can make some noise.
I just wish my Sixers could just trot. Can we just trot right now? Can we just trot? Goodness,
it's tough. Look,
yeah,
we all gonna be watching from the outside. I'm gonna still hold out hope. I believe in Rob Pelinka. He's gonna get something done. But it's the same issue with CP3 as LeBron. Like, I watched LeBron his whole career. Man's 38 years old. He don't have the ability, and he still averaged 30 this year, and that's great. But now to put together a regular season and a postseason, I just don't know.
Slim to none.
Yeah. He needs 50 games regular season, but the problem becomes now the team is ass. He needs to be playing regular season to get them into playoff contention. They actually surprised me this year when he went down and they started rallying together, and it kind of felt like, it was tough to bring him back with that chemistry and those issues, but I think that's a sign for him. If he can chill out a little bit, get a scoring in like 22, 23 a game, he's got the record now. There's hope, but he can't be doing this 30 points a game shit anymore. It's like, bro, you old. And it's okay. We all old. I'm old too. It's fine.
It happens. Life.
Can't be young forever.
Life. You ain't lying.
Yeah.
All these young kids wasn't even born when he came in the league. Look, it was like they were literally in the womb when he was, his rookie year.
Yeah.
He's still on the court playing with these dudes.
Right.
That's
real. It's real.
That's a long time.
That's a lot of miles.
A lot of miles.
And now he's about to go into year 21. Like, just saying that sounds crazy. And then some people expect him to still play at a high level in year 21. And it's like, Dog, nobody expects to see anybody. What was it? Robert Parrish wasn't playing this in year 20.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Kareem wasn't playing like this in year 20. So now, it is what it is.
When there's two of you, you can look better, as time goes on.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys, hit that like button if you're watching, please.
Absolutely.
And subscribe. If you're not subscribed, man, you're missing out because we go ham on this channel.
What you need? What do the Knicks need? Josiah, what do you think the Knicks need in your opinion? Being an outsider.
That's what she needs, faith. And what's her last name? Because that child.
They got to get off one of them lefties. Unfortunately, that's what I mean. I don't know who. Y'all can figure it out. Y'all can decide. But
it's easy.
Randall.
I mean, our most the best. It won't be Julius. It'll be RJ. That gets traded if it happens. I actually wouldn't be surprised to see them both go. That would be real crazy because I can see a Dame deal for RJ Barrett and a couple assets picks, so forth and so on. And then I can see Julius Randle somewhere else with like with the big man involved. I actually had a wild idea about trying to figure out how we can make a Karl Anthony Towns trade. Just makes sense. What we would have to give up in order to do something like that. Like, I mean,
that's two of your lefties got to go in that trade.
Well, I mean, and my point is, with that happening, because you're stuck with what's big man there that's now
Robinson.
No. In Sacramento. I mean in
Minnesota. So you got Gobert and then Nas Reed.
So with them being stuck with him, I'm like, a cat trade, could make sense. You know what I mean? Yeah. Them being on the court together does not make sense. So it's like, if you stuck with Gobert at this point, well, then let's recoup some of that with Karl Anthony Towns. I would love to see Karl Anthony Towns in a Knicks jersey.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting because, obviously it seems like they're going to try to build around Anthony Edwards out there. You got Nas Reed who's stepping up that can kind of fill some of that void, or Cat Lee, but not totally, but he got some offensive game that can kind of make up for Gobert trying to. Yeah, so I'd be curious to see, what the Timberwolves would want for him, what they'd be willing to deal with. But it seems like that's Ant's squad now, so they're going to prioritize Ant. He's going to take that next step in his game.
And I love that. So, Cat, we got a home for you in New York, baby. I'd love to see you team up with Jalen. I'd love to see him team up with Jalen, and us, possibly keeping Mitchell Robinson down there so he can play the 4. That'd be kind of dope. That'd be kind of dope in New York. So I don't know. New York needs a whole lot. I want a different coach. I like Tibbs, but I prefer a New York type of guy. And Mark Jackson would just be just the grand prize. I would love to see Mark Jackson coaching those Knicks. I think that would even bring some players with the respect for Mark Jackson to the Knicks, because our ownership sucks. So, Worldwide West is doing the best he can. Leon Rose is doing the best he can. But it's just going to have to be a culture change. And I love you, Tibbs. Thanks for all you've done. But in order to get to the next level, Mark Jackson would just be, that would just be a splash in the city. So, it would definitely change the culture, and Mark Jackson ain't gonna have that lefty bullshit all day going on with this. That's just not gonna happen. So, if you're gonna make a big trade, you're gonna make a big splash, go on and do it. Just start fresh. because Tibbs will run your players into the ground.
Yeah,
he'll so
he gonna work you.
Yeah, he gonna end your career. He gonna end your career.
Is that? Are you saying something about Rose?
Hey, Jimmy said, "Not me." Jimmy said, "Not me."
Dang.
No, sir.
What would Philly have to do? Well, what would Philly have to change in order to get into the promised land?
I'm not gonna lie. Everyone likes him, but your man gotta go. Harden gotta go. He gotta go.
Yeah, off top.
Simple. He got to go. Top. Look, man, Doc. Hey, man, look, Doc. You did everything you could, buddy. Appreciate you, man. But your time here is gone. It's past. It should have been last year, to believe it or not. But Harden, Rod, you've been there plenty of times. I've said it time and time again. Harden turns that ball over too much. He just do it too much. You got to get a true handler in there. Embiid, good, solid ball player, true big, but he needs help. He needs someone to take a little bit of that pressure off of him. If we can get somewhat of a decent sized big, just to rotate him in and out when need be, I think we'll be fine. It's just a ball handler, like a true ball handler. We'll be fine.
Well, then if that's the case,
Mackey's the truth.
If true, so I was just about to say that. I don't think James Harden is the problem. I think if you had James at the 2, and you had your true ball handler at the point, I think you trade Tobias Harris. I think you get him off your roster. And
he's a free agent, ain't
he? Nah. No,
I thought he was.
Is he? No, he's not.
You could be right. I don't know.
I don't think he is. I think he's still on the books.
Let me see.
Okay. I think he's still on the books. So,
Josiah, let me check.
Hey, my head all over the place, man. I had all these numbers. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna pretend like I know everything. I got to double check.
Oh yeah, take a look. But I think he's still on the books. So you trade a Tobias Harris. You know what I'm saying? Get your point guard. Throw Max in there. And roll. Don't have James being your ball handler. You ain't got to worry about it. He can score. He can shoot.
Yes.
Does he want to go back to Houston anyway?
I did hear something like that, though. I did.
Tobias Harris got 1 more year of $40 million.
Boom. So he's still on your books.
Hey,
so you got an expiring contract. You know what I'm saying? That's pleasing to teams already. You dig what I mean? So, like, you can get some value for him. I don't think James is your problem. James is only your problem at the point. But he can score.
I guarantee
he can give the ball up. He can give the ball off to anybody. This man was the leader in assists this year.
So, I mean, like, you put him at the 2 and take him off being the primary handler, your turnovers go down and your scoring goes up.
Oh, man.
I can see that.
Tough. That's tough.
I can see that.
Boy.
I can see that. But Jane, he ain't gonna want to do that though. He's not gonna want to go from the 1.
He'll do to 2 to shoot. He want to shoot.
He gonna do that regardless.
Right. So he want to shoot. So now we gonna let you shoot.
I don't know. That's tough. That's tough. I don't know. But if it were me,
your only problem was that he was turning the ball over as the primary handler. That's your only issue.
So all right. So with that being said, you don't think that Embiid was carrying a way heavier load than most bigs in the league?
Embiid was playing for an MVP. Let's be honest.
I agree.
I understand that.
So that load, he put it on himself. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
He wanted the MVP so badly that he was willing to do whatever it took. You know what I'm saying? To get it.
Shit.
Hey, and that's how he played. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he had a big load on him. Wasn't no other big man trying to go out like that. Joker already said he don't give a damn about no more MVPs. He want rings.
Yeah.
So he'll gladly. I mean, Joker, if you a superstitious motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would never want the MVP again. You know what I'm saying? Because every time I won the MVP, I never won a ring. So the one time I don't win the MVP, I win a ring. Oh, run that back. Embiid can have it again. You know what I'm saying? Don't even give it. Keep getting it. You know what I mean?
I got the real MVP.
That's real.
You know what I mean? Like,
Shit.
That's real.
Yeah.
I know I would have been the same way. And then, but you still got to look at it. Y'all, what is it? Philly, y'all need a real three that can move the floor, like keep people at bay. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like Tobias Harris is making $40 million a year. Ain't the problem? He's not the answer to that situation. There's nothing. Maxey is doing exactly what he was supposed to do. Harden was somewhat doing that because he's giving out the most assists in the league this past season. And then you had Embiid doing as much as he could do. That three. Who's the three? You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing that I feel like if you can get that guy who can stretch the floor out there for y'all be straight. And then whoever's coming off y'all bench, I don't even know. Yeah, PJ Tucker just ain't it. I'm sorry. I love you, PJ, but he don't move nothing for me.
You brought a stronger Tobias Harris on the team.
That's cool.
I don't even look at him as Tobias Harris. PJ Tucker, no joke for Laker fans, they know this, but he kind of reminds me of Vanderbilt. You know what I'm saying? Like they have the same types of games. They're not moving the needle for nobody, but they give good defense and hustle.
I like Vanderbilt better than I like PJ Tucker.
I do too. But I'm just saying because of years too. And he's also, youth is on his side right now. PJ Tucker just want to have every sneaker that nobody has. That's just my opinion. And it's working. He worked the gimmick, in my opinion, on the situation. Did he get a ring? Yes, he did in Milwaukee. But outside of that, I don't know. PJ Tucker just ain't never been that one to me that I'm like, yo, we got to go get a PJ Tucker.
Right.
Out of here.
Try to describe him as a 3-and-D person. No.
Yeah, like no.
He is a maybe 3 and plays D.
And he plays defense and he hustles for you just to make a roster spot.
No way. He is a stronger Pat Bev.
Damn.
Hey man, that's just real, man. Certain guys that you just look at, and I know they talk about intangibles and all that. I just don't be believing in PJ
I mean,
Tucker. That's just
all of a sudden it went from here to cutting him down. Like
because you got to think about who's helping out the team.
Right.
And in what way is PJ Tucker really helping out Philly?
He's not.
Name what he does.
He goes down the court and waits. Asks for the ball.
You've never heard like, yo.
I mean, he did better in Milwaukee.
That team was loaded.
It was loaded.
The team was loaded. He didn't have to do much.
I just feel like I always heard his name though on that team too. Like
that's because he was Mr. Hustle.
He did hustle. He did hustle.
He's a bigger and do something to them. But ultimately, when he's trying to stop these guys, they're still getting over 30 on him. Like, what do you expect from this dude? I don't know. PJ Tucker's just good shoe game. That's all he'll be known for.
Well, I'll take Vanderbilt.
All right, so I gotta take off, unfortunately, but I appreciate y'all as always.
Hey, thank you. Appreciate you, Josiah.
Thanks for coming, bro.
Get that rematch next year so the Lakers can smack the Warriors again. LeBron can take the lead back from Steph.
There you go. I appreciate you, man.
But I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all take care.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
All right, let's talk some shit now.
Oh, shit. Wait, can I just show you guys a little something I found in
hell.
the border of Canal Street? Well, it was actually No, it was on Canal Street. And well, I guess the border of Chinatown. But anyway, look at it's sealed. The guy sealed it for me. It was in a gift shop. I just had to pick it up. I'm gonna unwrap it right here.
Oh, we the first ones to see it.
Yeah. ASMR.
Uno card.
Look what it says.
Netflix and chill.
It's a condom. I just had to get it.
You won with that one. That's
I just had to get it. Isn't that funny? I was like, I gotta show the guys. So dope. It's just
redeemed yourself a little.
It's just a little gag gift. Get it?
Hilarious. Gag. Got it, Gina.
Pause.
You made it funny.
I kill me.
When I first got on, Gina was giving me her 1-800 voice, boy. I was like, man, let me go in my pocket and swipe this card real quick. Keep talking.
He was ready to do this.
Keep talking.
Oh man. So how was New York?
It was a fucking blast. I got a couple stories for you, but just like the time I got this, man, I was in another alley trying to buy another fake purse.
Wait a minute.
Yeah. I just wanted to see what they had.
What's the fascination? Let me ask. No. We need to go here tonight. What is it? Where
you at?
I don't know.
Dan, I got you, Dan. Dun dun dun. I got questions.
What is the fascination with it? I just need to, what is
it's some kind of weird thrill. Like I can get something like on the street. So I asked this guy was like, hey, and so he showed me his like little booklet, right, with all the purses, and I was like, no, and then and he was like, which one, and I was like, do you have the Marc Jacobs tote? And he's like, big or small? And I'm like, big, because you know. And then he's like, no, but I can get it for you. And I was like, okay. So then we had to go to like 3 or 4 different ladies, and they didn't have it. And then he went to like, and my mom and my son were behind me. They're going, where the fuck are you taking us? My mom was pissed. And it was like sprinkling and everything. We're like, I'm taking them down Canal Street. And then she goes, I want you to hurry the fuck up because I want to get the fuck out of here. And my son's like, you know, you're about to get scammed. I was like, whatever. So we're walking. All of a sudden there's like this alley. And I was like, and it's funny because my mom said, you're going to take us down some alleyway and we're never going to see you again. I ended up down an alley. And then all of a sudden this lady, and they're talking and whatever. And then she's like, what color? And I was like, to match my shoes. And she's like, okay. And so all of a sudden she comes back, like, and it was like taking a while. And my mom goes, I'm out of here. And I go, just go to that gift shop. I'll meet you in there. That's where I found the, Netflix and chill condom. And then, so she comes out, and I swear to God, I didn't recognize her. I was just like, where's this lady? And she shows up right here. And I was like, oh shit. So then, I was like, let me see. And she goes, this one or this one? And I was like, that one looks less, that one looks more like it could be real, but it's not. And that one looks like looks really fake. So I'm going to choose the one that looks
not as fake.
Less fake.
Less fake. Yeah. So
makes sense.
Yeah. So then I went and got it for like, she goes, I said 80, right? Because that's what she quoted me. And she said, yeah. So then I gave it to her and I was about to walk off. She goes, wait. She's counting it.
So she didn't want to get scammed.
So she didn't want to get scammed, but she gonna scam.
Gotta make sure that money real, man.
Game
don't respect nobody.
Right.
So,
game in fake 20s.
I'm hip. I'd have dipped on her too. Like, now what you gonna do? Tell on me?
Oh my god!
I sold her a
Jen.
fake bag, and I want my money.
I did go to Brooklyn, but I didn't go to the best pizza in the borough, in the best borough. No, I didn't. I went to Two Brothers Pizza. It was pretty good though. $3.99 for 2 slices and a can of Coke.
Okay.
It's about
It was
normal.
big. There's big cheesy, wasn't it? Ooh, man.
Oh, what else happened? Oh yeah, and then we got super hungry, me and my son, and so we took a 12-minute walk to Wendy's. Couldn't find anything open.
That wasn't a bad walk.
Wait,
It
you
was-
said yeah, show ain't. That's a normal.
Yeah,
But you
12 ain't
said-
bad.
12 minutes.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's New York.
Where'd y'all
like-
stay at? Where had y'all stay?
We stayed
Uh-oh.
at
Oh, yeah.
oh shit. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh yes.
Great.
My brother
Oh,
Wise.
yeah.
What's up, Wise?
I'm about to get
My
reamed.
guy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Pause. Oh fuck.
Oh yeah.
You been here?
Look, I already heard some of the shit that was happening, so I already got questions. But go ahead, carry on, carry on.
I stayed at the New York Palace. Apparently, when I booked it, I didn't realize it was a ritzy titsy hotel. So it was a 5-4 pay 4 get the 5th night free. Thank you, Costco Travel.
Okay.
Yeah. So the Latte New York Palace, and it was
Okay.
very fancy. And
Latte?
the Latte, Lotte, Lotte.
Oh man, I thought you
Said
said lactate.
Lotte.
Them cheeks, boy.
And the Prime Minister of India stayed there for a couple nights while I was there.
Damn.
I know, right? That's how I knew it was fancy. I was like, fuck, dude. The Secret Service were there. They had set up metal detectors. Like, I couldn't get in through one of the entrances. Like, it was
Oh yeah, that's real stuff, man.
all up in
You
my
dealing
mix
with
and
them.
didn't even know the flavor.
Hey, they did a run check on your whole family.
They, probably like she used to
Everybody
work for
who
the
in that
government.
Yeah, everybody who in that building, they do a whole run check and everything on y'all.
Damn,
they need
no
to know
wonder.
what's in there.
I'm pretty sure they bugged our bathroom because I kept hearing ticking noises in the lights.
Damn, that's messed up. But back to this bag. I got questions. Yeah. I'm not gonna let this one go.
Oh fuck.
You said that the man took you down an alley
Mm-hmm.
and you walked off with the man to meet the woman.
Yeah.
By
Yeah,
yourself?
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Yo, you are
You
bold.
are man. Hey,
You go ahead and say it, right. You are
hey, enough
great.
respect.
Hey, I respect it, but
Do you
that was
know-
not a smart move.
Okay,
at
I'm
all.
I'm in recovery, right? So which means I've done some crazy shit when I was using. So this
Hold
is
up,
nothing.
real quick. I take it we got past the sports part and we in the chill mode, right? Like, I missed all the sports, right? Okay.
Oh, yes.
check.
No.
Okay.
We can get back
And-
to that.
No.
We can get
I
back
just
to that.
checking. I didn't know where
Where's-
we was at.
Did you see this yet?
No, I didn't see that. What's that?
The little gift I picked up.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. That's you.
That's for you guys. No,
Well, that's for us.
I'm not going to use it. One of you guys can have it.
Yeah.
Mm.
I definitely am not using it. I don't use anything.
I don't use them.
I don't
We'll
use
talk off
sex.
air. We'll talk. Wow.
You ain't
we'll
trying to
talk
get
off
me
air.
in trouble.
Yeah.
I said,
I'm gonna say it.
wow.
I'm gonna say it on there. You ain't getting me in trouble.
I don't
need
use
it.
the sex
Well, I can't answer that part, but
anymore.
anyway,
But go ahead. What's your question?
That's a choice, Judge. Yeah, just so you know, that is by choice. Just so you know. Because
That's true.
unbeknownst to you, women can go to the club and say, "I'm fucking him tonight," and it can happen. Guys go to the club and be like, "Let me see what I can get on tonight." Okay, that might not. It probably ain't gonna happen. So yes, you can definitely get some. And use
Right.
that
She
if
has
you
to
want
give the permission.
You be like, who gonna catch this bait real quick? And you just hope. You're like, got one.
Hey, Wise, you gotta look at your boy. You gotta look at Dennis. I gotta look at y'all and be like, hey, so which one of y'all gonna take the ugly one?
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
Come on, bro. I got to
sometimes it happens, man.
Hey, you gotta
my
do
resume
it.
not spotless. You know, like
I
done had some questionable decisions. Like, you know,
you had a couple of grenades. Everybody didn't have grenades, boy.
I done had a few. Some of the grenades was by choice.
Yeah.
Woke up to a couple of Bigfoots and all that shit. You be like, dang.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's all right though. But carry on.
So what's the question? No, you had a question for me.
Oh no, I didn't. I just asked. You know, have we gotten past the sports part and we just in
about the
mode
alley?
Right now? Okay.
About the dark alley?
You really went by yourself down a dark alley in New York.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, okay. I did. Yes, I did.
You bold. I'll give you that. You bold.
Yeah.
With money on you. With cash.
Yes.
Like that's hey, it worked out good for you. You're here to be on this show.
You're still here.
You made it back.
You didn't go down like a submarine.
Hey, I've been close to death a few times. Like I literally don't get scared of a lot of things. The only time I think I get scared is like spiders.
Yeah, okay. I mean, cool.
Understandable.
I don't like things that have more like arms and legs than me. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm not gonna hold you. I'm kind of on that too, because I'm gonna tell you right now, if I see a roach, my guy, I'm a bitch up. I can't do it. I cannot do them, bro. I'm sorry.
A roach?
Yeah, I can't do them, bro.
I saw one in New York. It was fucking huge.
No, you saw a goat or something. It was a goat. Them things, man, bro. No,
I screamed too.
New York, it's like a butterfly anywhere else. Them roaches are huge in New York, but a roach, I can't do it.
I met up with two people from Twitter. And that was so much fun. Ty, and he interviewed me for his podcast, so that's going to be coming out soon.
Nice.
And yeah, so that was fun. And he treated us to dinner. I know, it was so cool. All we had to do was tip, you know. I mean, obviously. But yeah, I had to have a steak because, you know, got to have a New York strip steak.
I say what you did there, Gina.
Hey, someone else paying for it. I want one too.
It was so much fun. And then they took the photographer. There were photographers there, and they took pictures of us. And then the guy wanted to take a picture of just me, which I thought was weird. So as a joke, I was just like, well, this is perfect for my funeral. So
see, you're not a photographer. That's not weird. See, it's not weird. Look, me and Dennis are looking at you like that is not weird at all.
And there was another photographer on the Brooklyn Bridge who was taking pictures of just me. And I was just like, I just don't.
Yes. See, it's weird to non-photographers. Yeah. Trust me. We both can look at that and be like, that's not
whatever it was.
Photography wise, we do that.
Whatever it was that joke on the he's seen something.
He saw you. He's
seen something.
And he made it work.
Well, Ty said it was my smile, and so I guess that's
look, that made you feel good. Look at you. You can see it right now. That made you feel good.
You had to hear that.
I feel like Ty was trying to use that Netflix and chill on you.
No. Ty's married. Ty's married. His wife was there, and she said the same thing.
Pineapple.
Hey, I've had my fill of married men, so no.
All right, so
go ahead. Wise, go ahead.
What?
I mean, I was going to, but I figured we were going to go down that route. I didn't know.
Major pause.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Whoa.
I don't have crushes on married men.
You've had your share of married men?
I've had my fill.
Oh, your fill.
Major pause.
Yeah.
Okay.
One and done.
One and
college.
That's right.
All
One
All
and
right,
done.
so Gina, question. Okay, yeah, I got questions now. So, what, like, was there a certain time you knew not to call him?
Hold on, who put up this Ray's pizza spot on? Is that like a real thing? Did you go there?
No. Wait a
okay.
minute. Wait a minute.
Shout
I
out to
never.
Barber Spot Talk.
I didn't call Ty. We just texted. Is that what you're talking about? About
No,
the podcast?
Who, me?
No.
Nah, you feel like you telling on yourself
Oh,
right now. Hold on.
Oh, you mean the married guy?
Yeah, like, was there a time, like a certain time you said, okay, look, don't call.
Oh,
me
we
past
never.
All right, cool.
We. Oh my God.
Yeah. Oh yes, you open up this box. Oh yes. Tom Dan.
Pandora.
Yeah, you open up this box. I would have known.
Pandora.
Good. We only got 2 viewers. It was during his
The
work
replay.
hours.
Where did you meet this dude at?
I plead the 5th.
Okay.
Good one.
Okay.
Good one.
Yeah.
All right. Do you still know this person?
That's a good plea.
No, we don't
Yeah.
speak anymore.
You don't speak anymore? Okay.
Uh-uh.
Did his wife ever find out?
I don't think so.
Okay,
If she
good.
did, he would have
So-
had to tell her.
Okay, so both of y'all knew y'all's roles. Okay, didn't
Okay.
break them. That's good. Okay.
I mean, you can choose to answer this if you want to. Was he the only one married at this time?
I wasn't married.
Okay. Were you dating anyone?
No.
Okay. You just doing it. Okay.
Oh, he was your one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Did he
was her
did he
baby.
ever tell you that he was going to leave his wife for you?
He said, I would like to if there was a way. If things were
Interesting.
different.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Oh, big time. I was so
Okay,
fucking
okay.
stupid. Oh, yeah.
I mean, that would have been definitely a way.
But if I didn't known before how different his living situation was, I would have been smarter about it. But I didn't know that he had his daughter and grandson living there too.
Okay.
I thought they lived
you're
off.
giving up too much info, Gina.
Huh?
You're giving up too much info.
I don't give
People
a
start
fuck.
breaking it down, and
I
they're
don't
gonna
care.
figure it out.
No, you guys won't. You guys won't figure out who it is.
No, not us. I'm saying people that don't.
I don't care to. I
They
don't
won't
even care to
either.
know.
Oh,
No.
I'll
No
do
one.
it.
No one knows him.
Somebody knows somebody.
No one will ever know.
So Gina was a little freak of the week. Okay.
Pardon?
I say
Freak
Gina
of
was a
the
little
week.
freak of the week at one point in time. Okay.
I was?
Yes.
No,
Yes.
sir.
Absolutely.
No,
you
sir.
were.
No. Oh, the week.
No,
No,
I'm saying
sir.
not a week. I'm just saying like it's just a term. It's a term of endearment, I guess.
Okay.
But no,
No, sir. He played with my heartstrings.
Really?
Oh, okay, okay, all right.
But
Okay,
then
so-
there were promises.
yes.
I was in love.
Okay,
Oh,
so I take that back then. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
does he
so
know
yes.
that?
Yes.
Oh, what a dick.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah.
That dude.
Yep. I told him, and he told me, "I love you."
This guy.
Yeah, it sucked. And then the last time I talked to him, I told him about himself.
Right.
I told him
It
he
sound
was
like
a
some Disney
fake
shit.
ass motherfucker who tries too fucking hard to impress people, which is true. And he needs to stop acting like that. And I think I know why he acts like that, but I wasn't going to tell anybody why. I still
Tell us why,
accepted him.
Gina.
Okay, I'll tell you why. Because, sometimes when people have a small penis, they try to act bigger than what they have. And I still was willing to accept him. It's true. I still loved him.
Hey, that's real, Gina.
Okay.
That's real, Gina.
So,
You said you loved him despite of. That's
That's
real.
real love.
That is real love.
and I've had all sizes.
Jesus Christ. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Mac's not ready for this shit.
I had to
thought it
get
was
off
hilarious.
that boy. I had
Yeah,
to.
that was funny. I like how she finished it with, "I've had all sizes." Jesus.
Just to let you know, confirmed, he was small.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Confirmed,
But
he
what
was
she
small.
said, despite that though, she loved him.
She still loved him.
That was some true love.
Yeah.
That's true
Yeah.
love.
How long did this escapade last?
Well, we only did it one time, but it was kind of like it was an emotional
You fell in
affair.
love
Whoa,
after
whoa,
that.
whoa, whoa, whoa!
No.
That's why I was like,
No.
wait.
No, I was
Wait.
no. It's because for me, it's not just about sex. It's about
That's fair.
the
You know,
emotions.
Right. The whole you like Gina's encompassing everything. She's encompassing like the feeling, the touching, the holding, the caressing, the long talks in the park, all that stuff, right?
I love that, the long
My
talks in
guy
the
did
park.
said the long talks in the park.
I love that.
Understand,
Or the beach, or the beach.
You walking, just your time together is what Gina was looking at. You know what I'm saying? She's looking at stuff like that. I feel that.
Yeah.
Well, she was on a grown woman stuff. I feel that. But
You know,
when it came to that, your buddy came up a little short, but she was willing to look past that. Because he
I
had
see what you did there, Dennis. I see what you did. Your guy came up a little short. I saw you what you did there, my guy. I think that's hilarious.
But hey.
Oh my god.
How long did y'all know each other?
Oh gosh. Maybe like 2 years.
Oh,
okay.
cool.
But it was social media.
Oh, you met him on Twitter?
Bruh, now it all makes sense
hold
why
on.
Catfish is your show. It all makes sense why Catfish is your show. Okay, now I get it now. Wow.
Time
It
out.
all makes sense.
And he has me blocked.
Yeah, he okay.
bet he
I got,
does.
I got a question.
I bet he does.
Were
is he
you
a Niners fan?
I bet he does.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he likes the same teams I do.
Interesting.
Gina, you weren't like low key like monitoring his every move, like were you?
What? No.
Oh, okay.
Wait, what do you mean? No, I'm just kidding.
Right.
No, I say that because most men don't really block females unless it's like, all right, she's on that level.
No, it's because I told him, like, why do you always act like, you're all this and that and you're fake? He was trying to like, I can't even go into it.
A facade that
Yeah, he was just
I got
trying
another
to
question.
line up.
Yeah.
Does this dude have a podcast that we can listen to?
No.
Okay.
Bro,
No.
I was with you, Wise.
Yeah, I was like,
He's
10
not a
steps
content
with you,
creator.
bro.
he's not a content.
I was
creator.
10 steps with you until that question right there.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, I am
Not a
right
content
with you.
creator.
I was like, I got one more question.
I
But
seriously
no,
don't
I
even
was-
think you guys know who he is at all.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's
I mean, I
okay.
like met him like in
Good enough.
2019, like when I first joined Twitter.
My
So.
man kept you on the text thread. Well, you was in his mentions, and it went down in the DM.
What? Wait, hold up, wait. So
It goes down in the DM. It goes down. It goes down. It goes.
Okay, so
Look at the look. Look at the look on her face. Lets you.
I hate you
I
guys.
just
when no wait, hold on. Wait,
You opened this information to men.
I know.
No,
I
no,
did.
wait,
I
wait.
fucking want to hit myself for it.
Wait, hold on, Gina. Okay, so
See?
Was that?
This
Is
what
he- is
you
he-
open
was
up
he local to
for
you?
Men.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
It
pretty
goes
much, like,
down in the
about
Go ahead, Marcus.
less than 2 hours, way less than 2 hours away.
Oh,
Marcus, what up, pimp?
Marcus.
What up,
What up,
Marcus?
Marcus? Wow.
all right, too.
You still
The
got
Mets-
jet lag right now?
The Mets have the highest payroll in MLB history, and they are losing.
Nah.
35-42 record.
Wow.
My homeboy Eddie Gonzalez, he's a huge Mets fan. I'm sorry for him.
The highest in MLB history. A
And
bunch
can't win
of
again.
losers.
And can't win again.
It is
Giants is
certain
doing good
baseball
right now.
teams that I love to see doing bad, and that is one of them. Because the Cardinals got long beef with the New York Mets.
Pause.
Gina, but hey, look, you keep going though. Okay, you're gonna find somebody.
I'm not even
You keep
looking.
going.
I'm honestly, I'm done with men.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
I
Look,
am.
Stop it.
Look, you can't fuck with the plastic your whole
I
life.
swear, I am. The last person I dated, you know, I'm just done.
You look, the plastic. You can't fuck with the plastic forever. Okay, you just can't.
I can't
You
wait.
can't. You can't fuck with the plastic forever. You just-
What up, Marcus?
I don't even use the plastic. I'm done with that
Right.
too.
Right, Marcus, the fake flash.
Okay, well, guess what?
Wait, what? What?
I love myself too, but I love
Wait,
myself. I don't love
what?
myself that much.
Yes, Marcus, I'm a free fucking
See?
agent.
You see where these questions come from?
You know
See where
why?
these
You know,
questions come from?
I
This
can't.
is just therapy right now.
You know what? Men are drama. Okay, they expect too much.
I agree.
And they want they
Wait,
want.
what? Yeah, give me an explanation what you mean by that.
Yeah,
Why are we
I'm with
dramatic?
Drama?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Drama?
I'm not saying you're wrong. I just curious what makes
Yeah,
you
I
think
agree.
men are drama or dramatic.
It's
You see how
like
white schools are
I'll
from?
try to ask a question, and then I don't get the full answer, and then I'm
Whoa.
like, so
Whoa.
what? I'm like, well, then why didn't you just tell me? Oh, is that what you wanted to know? Well,
Exactly.
I think I wanted to know that, but you could have just told me instead of me finding
What-
out a
can-
fucked up way.
what
And so
was
it's
the
just
question?
drama.
But what kind of question are we talking about? Because that
Just
determines
anything. Like, what'd you do today? Nothing. You know, just shit like that. And then all of a sudden, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you something. Like, you know,
Well,
I don't know.
But okay, well, I got it, fellas. I got it. So
Go
the
ahead,
reason
Dennis.
why men say that because a lot of the stuff that y'all feel is important, we just don't think that it's just that it's really that it's that important.
That's true. That's
But-
true.
So if we say, I mean, nothing really, you know what I'm saying? But then you go into your secondary and third, your secondary questions, and then when we answer those, then women say stuff like, "Well, you didn't tell me that, right? But you didn't ask that question. You asked how was it asked? No, it's okay, nothing really.
the bare
And then when you
minimum.
go into the secondary questions, we ask those, and you say, "Why didn't you tell me?" Well, because you didn't ask me that question. So I don't know.
Marcus is a fool.
Marcus is a clown, man. Marcus is so funny
oh
because
my
I want to
goodness.
believe him.
I do believe him too. Like
Oh my
I
god.
know. That's
I
why I'm
believe him,
rolling
yeah.
right now. Like, because Marcus don't care, bro. Marcus is saying,
Oh man.
Hey, that's some honesty for your ass right
that
there.
is
boy.
so
Oh,
real what he just said.
That's honest, man.
I definitely
expect
expect a lot.
Yeah, that's-
but only the bare minimum in return.
hey, that's how you protect yourself.
Hey, Marcus, and he got a point here too. Like you expect too
That's
much. Like stop
real.
caring
That's
so
why-
much. That's very true.
Gina, here's some
like-
advice.
Hey,
You
you
care
always
too
just
start
don't
much.
want to
winning.
hear this.
Stop
It's-
caring and you'll start winning.
Hey, sometimes you gotta like date down and shit. Like you know.
I did that too. I
Oh,
only
you did that
dated
too?
ex-cons for a while and losers
Oh,
and
I
people out
didn't
of
say go to
rehab.
the bottom. I just said date down. Like just a couple steps, you know, like just a couple
Have some
steps.
standards.
Yeah,
Gina
yeah.
said, I
Have
have
a
dated
bar.
for love after lockup, baby. I mean, I've tried it all.
Is that why you like that show so much? You and Marcus be talking about that shit in the chat all the time.
No, I actually lived that life.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Jeez.
I learn something new about you every show.
Yeah, that's real.
Oh wait, we're still live, huh? Shit.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I was still
Don't
waiting
matter.
on more New York
Hey.
information, but this is getting better.
Right. More viewers is coming as you tell us, Gina. You are
Love
repping for the
after
Bay right
lockup.
now.
Yeah. Man.
That
Okay.
and Catfish.
Lord.
Them two shows. I was wondering, like, why did she like Catfish? Like, you already know what this. And then I'm like, oh, I got it. All made sense to me.
What?
Tonight.
That's Blanco.
What?
Man.
Which part?
What are you talking
Why
about?
you like
what makes
catfish?
sense? What makes sense? Yeah.
Okay. I'll go with catfish first. The reason why catfish sounds good is because you like to hear other people's lies and what has been told. So it's like, wow, this is what that person said to you, knowing damn well everybody getting catfish and getting done like that because you got your heart broke at one time. That's why you like watching catfish, because you like to sit there in your sorrow with other people that have went down deeper paths or whatever, equal or
I've been
or the same.
catfish too.
Like,
there you
like
have it.
Rod, like,
See
like,
my point?
Rod, people like,
I
oh my
see
God,
it.
he
I
did it
just wanted to
me
be
too.
honest. Right.
Oh
Right.
my goodness.
It's all in the
shit.
same bag. And
Yeah.
I get it now. Like, wow.
So speaking of catfish, right?
Uh-oh.
So have y'all ever seen the show 90 Day Fiance?
Oh, love that
Yes.
show.
Right
Figures.
now,
Wait,
currently,
whoa. Time out. What is this show called?
90
Day Fiance.
Yeah.
Seb put me on. My woman put me on to this show. So I'll be
Yeah.
watching it with her.
Put me on, because I need these laughs. I've
so-
never
Yeah,
heard
90
of
Day
that.
Fiance.
So funny.
It's
This
hilarious.
sounds funny.
It is.
This
I need it.
because
I need
when I say this is pure comedy, dog,
Mm-hmm.
there's a guy on the show.
No neck.
Dude been dating some hot
What?
chick.
Wait,
Yeah.
pause. He said no neck.
No, yeah.
You took-
Who,
Yeah.
Ed?
You know what
Are you talking about Ed?
Yeah,
No,
the dude with no
I'm
neck.
talking about the big dude, the you know what I'm saying, the heavy
Oh,
set
from
dude,
the new season.
the new season.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
I ain't watched all the episodes yet, but yeah, okay. I know what you're talking about.
Man, my
It has
man.
multiple seasons. Oh, it gets
Yeah.
better.
Oh,
Oh,
it's
it's-
hella
oh.
seasons. Yeah.
Oh, it's like
Hella
almost
seasons, like
shit,
20
10
seasons.
years. Yeah.
Yeah.
Years, dog. I swear on my life,
10
I've
years.
never heard of this show.
I
Oh,
didn't,
no.
e- I didn't
No.
either until my woman put me on. I'm telling you.
Oh
She
God,
was
it's so
watching it, and I
good.
was like, what is
Like
this? Dog.
It's funny as
The
fuck.
dude was dating this chick, or thought he was in love with this chick, was going out, flying to like other countries to see her. He wasn't showing up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
only to
Asking
find
for
out.
money.
Oh man, dude was sending paper. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he didn't even have no real paper. Like, only to find out it was a dude. It was a dude.
That's usually
named-
how it ends.
Some dude that was just pretending to be this chick, sending fake pics and stuff like that. And they got a recording of the guy, and my man heard the dude voice, and he just got up and walked off, like, you know, big and husky style. You know what I'm saying? Like he was big man hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh my goodness.
I'm watching this show.
No.
I'm watching this show. Y'all got
You
me
have
now.
to. You
Yeah,
Hey
have
man, I
Like,
need a good
Oh
laugh.
my gosh.
they got a guy on there that only wears hats. He never takes them off.
Oh,
yeah,
him!
with the Colombian
With
chick.
No,
Yeah.
she's from Panama.
Panamanian chick.
Oh,
she's from
whoever she was.
Panama.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dog, this dude.
Yo, she crazy, though.
Want that,
She
want
is.
that dude to pay up. She was like, if I sign a prenup, we ain't getting married. Like, dog, dog, it's wild. And my man has a bedtime hat. He put on the ball cap.
And he wears it while they're having sex.
He
Yeah.
wears a hat while they having sex. Dude.
That's hilarious.
But did you see the one where the girl, the white lady was coming? She was dating the African dude.
There's so many of
You see that
those
one?
too.
Yeah, I was like, which
Man.
one? The one
I know,
bought
which
you the
one?
PlayStation?
And there was another one where a dude he kept
The
every time he was
PlayStation.
trying to link up with the girl, like she was in like London or something like that. Every time she was time for her to come, like something would come up and she could never come. But
Oh.
like right after that, it was like, you know, can you send me $100? He would send it, but she needs $500 because she needs this. Something's wrong with her passport this time, where she can't get through this, and she never made it. She never made it to him. Never.
That's
Look,
fucked up.
dating is cooked right now. Like, if you got somebody, stay with that person.
Yeah.
Dating is
It ain't
cooked.
cool out here.
Like, it is hard out here. Like, I ain't trying to date nobody. I'm just saying, I'm in general making a general statement. You know, FYI, I don't want to get in trouble for shit. But look, it is cooked out here. Y'all be safe out here, man. Like,
It's true. Hey, that's
why I'm not dating.
They got a black dude on the show, cuz they got a black dude on there, and he dating this chick from Vietnam or something, and she a firecracker. But so the dude was over his daddy house, right, telling him he about to go over to Vietnam to visit her. You dig? But they've been having problems. My man talked to a private investigator to like over there to check her out. My man got to his daddy house.
I'm about to catch up on some episodes tonight.
He's like,
I'm about to start the show.
The daddy was like, I don't like it. He was like, son, I didn't want to tell you this, but I got a lot of text messages from this woman, your woman. And he was showing them the text messages, and the chick was telling his daddy, like, your son is a bum, a straight loser. Hey, dog. It's wild.
Wait, and
man.
the pops was sitting there with these texts.
And not saying nothing to him.
He didn't think his son was gonna go over there, but when his son was like, "I'm going over there to see her," he was like, "Son, I ain't want to tell you this, but."
She thinks you dirt, cuz. She thinks you dirt.
Oh my God!
90 days.
I told Sam, I was
90
like,
days
man.
married.
I was
Like
like,
Beyonce. Because they
90
only got
days.
90 days to get married because they're from another country.
Yeah, he got 90 days.
Dog, this
You
shit-
just get married
Somebody
or you
really
don't.
made this a show.
Yeah, you got 90
Yep.
days to figure it out. This
All these
person-
idiots are getting married.
It's not even just a
I'm
show,
tuning in.
Rod. They done made like a universe. It's like Marvel and shit. They got like
Mhm.
90 days before the 90 days,
Mhm.
Yeah.
after the 90 days. It's
Yeah.
a whole bunch of shit. Yeah.
Yep.
They didn't start it.
Y'all done won me over with this one. I never heard of this. Never heard of it.
Yeah. It's,
Me
it's
neither.
It's
Bravo,
hella
Lord.
funny.
Bet.
On TLC.
Wow.
And they got this one dude, this white dude, man, buddy. He's
Wait,
like
what?
he was like an egg, bruh. It's like he got his face and his face from his face. And Dan, if I'm lying, I'm dying. His face, it just goes directly into his shoulders. He is, ain't he? Ain't
Who
he?
you talking about, Dennis?
The white dude that he's trying to date the little Vietnamese girl or the little that's
bad. That's bad.
What you
That's
talking
bad.
about? It's on the TLC network, Marcus, not Bravo.
You know Marcus don't be knowing. He got his internet's be connected differently and shit. So whatever works for Marcus. As long as he get to watch it, you know. As long as he get to
Yeah,
watch it.
he said that, bro. I'm telling you, like, bro, it's like his face, and his face, it just goes straight, and then from here, it goes directly into his shoulders, and his shoulders go out.
Yeah, that's
I
Big
swear to
Ed.
you.
They call
Yeah,
him Big Ed, but he's
Big
like
Ed.
fucking like
He's short,
5'4".
No, bro, I'm telling you, when I say you
What are
you
those
don't know
guys?
his name. Yeah, he's one of those guys. Short,
This is terrible. This
blue
is
and blue
terrible.
dude, man.
Look him up. Type in Big Ed 90 Day Fiance, and
Yeah.
I wouldn't suggest typing in Big Ed anywhere, Rod. So yeah, you know,
Yeah.
just in case, you know, I
I'm
wouldn't
with
suggest
you.
that at all. But
all right, just
I'm
type in
gonna put that
Ed 90 Day
Yeah.
Fiance.
there you
Right.
go.
Right.
Yeah, no bigs here. No
That's
bigs.
much better.
Be like, what?
I'll never go on a show like that. I don't care how single I am. I don't need to be dating nobody from no foreign ass country.
Let me ask you this
This
question.
dude don't even. Oh, my man, where the daddy was telling him, "Don't do it, son." So you know he went over there anyway, right? How about when he get over there? You know, he like, yeah, Violet is the love of my life. I can see us, you know, spending the rest of our lives together. And then, you know how they be talking like the interview shit, right? So they go to the scene, and he like, yeah. So what we doing tomorrow? They sitting having dinner. He like, yeah, what we doing tomorrow? She was like, tomorrow I busy. And he was like,
Jeez.
and he was
Jeez.
Oh shit!
My man was like, they went back to the interview question, with the camera. My man was like, what the hell, man? I came all the way over here, and now she's telling me she's busy. You know what I'm saying? He was like,
hey, Fernando.
My man was like, so what am I supposed to do? She was like, I don't know.
That's a wild time. That's a wild time.
Hey, Dan, what'd he say? What'd he say? What'd you say? Dan, what'd you say? Man, what'd you say?
You said,
I'm busy.
We chilling.
No problem. Time.
Marcus,
Jeez.
this is what I picked up on Canal Street. Just going my treasure trove.
Interesting.
Hey, that could be the emergency backup.
For what?
Dan ain't shit, man.
Gina, look, you know what, Gina? You know what's gonna happen, Gina? What's gonna happen? One day, unexpected, you're gonna meet somebody, and he's gonna have you laughing all day, and he's gonna end up over there, and he's gonna tighten your little ass right up.
Shut the fuck up!
I'm just telling you what's gonna happen. Why? He gonna get somehow, some way, he gonna find his way over there, and he's gonna tighten you right up, and then guess what? You can be right back there tomorrow. Guys, I met a nice guy. I met him 2 days ago.
Marcus is a fool.
Nice guy. We're gonna let it dry.
Marcus is a clown, man.
Marcus, I
Marcus,
swear to
you are
God,
hilarious, bro.
Oh shit!
What happened? What?
Right for nothing, man. Dan,
It's gonna be one day, just unexpected. Some guys gonna follow around. Meet him at the grocery in the produce section.
Dan, what number? What number is that? I need that show.
It's the current season, cuz go to on demand and just catch up. Cause I've already caught up. I'll
tell you right now which one we're talking about. Hold up. Let me go to where.
I got them all taped. I got them all taped.
You got them all what?
The latest
taped.
You got a VHS?
Man, you know what I'm talking about.
I didn't. I was like, what do you mean tape? Like, what the hell is that?
I still talk old school, so shush.
Oh, okay. Oh, I forgot. You do type or talking to your text messages, so that makes sense. Let's see.
Yeah, that's right. And I say period, exclamation point, ... Shit.
No, I think the season Dan talking about is before the 90 days right now. With the
yeah. My bad. Yeah. It's the
before the 90 days. Yeah.
Man, bro, man. I don't know how any of them are gonna make it. I don't know.
They probably won't.
Has it been a success anywhere?
Yeah.
I mean.
Oh yeah.
They've had some successes, but a lot of them that aren't is fucking hilarious.
You know immediately that it's not gonna. You know, you can just look at them, but this ain't gonna work.
Immediately.
I think so. Before the 90 days, there is a couple on there where I think he is gonna make it. It's the deaf guy and the chick in what you call it? I'm saying because no jokes. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's real. He on there, like, you know what I'm talking about, Wise. And I mean, like, damn.
No, Wise, come back. You don't get to cut the camera off.
All right, man. Damn.
Wise, you don't get to cut the camera off.
Gina.
Nah. Come on back.
I don't even know what his name is. That's how they, I mean, you know what I'm saying? The girl was just saying that they have a connection because she's losing her hearing too. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, Bruh, I'm saying what they said on the show. Like, I'm not making this up.
Oh
Like,
shit.
this shit is on the show. And I was just like, are they really like letting them say this shit? Like,
Ryan
You have
left.
to go.
Ryan like, no.
Wait, if we could talk about a deaf person, can I talk about the kid that had Tourette's on my
yes,
airplane?
absolutely.
Please do.
What?
Please do. Tell us about that.
Absolutely.
First of all, did that motherfucker pay extra? That's what I want to know. Like, did that motherfucker pay extra?
And
No. Oh,
Look,
no, I got to hear this.
for
Though.
all
Yeah, tell us
the
about
parents out there, if your kid has Tourette's, look, you have to be on the plane with them. I'm sorry. You cannot abandon your kid that has Tourette's and put him on the plane, okay, to fend for himself and the sister.
Tonight. Y'all didn't have to do this to me tonight, man.
Because I'm standing in line for the can. My son is in back of me, and like I hear a kid. I think he's on his Nintendo Switch or whatever the fuck. Because here's the seat, right? And he's looking down, like, and he's going, "Fucking bitch, fucking cock and balls," and I'm going, "Oh shit, what the something? Damn!" Like people are just, not saying shit, right? So then he keeps doing it, "Fucking bitch, fuck," and I'm going, "Oh, shit, that's a really intense game he's playing, right?" So then I turn around to my son, and I just go like that, right? And then my son is like that. And then I turn around, and as I'm turning around, I'm like this. And the kid looks up at me and goes, "Are you laughing at me?" And I go, like that, right away. So
Right in his face.
This
Right in his face.
it's a really
I
tense
love this show now. I love this show.
So then he says to his sister, "That lady's smiling at me. She's laughing at me." And then his sister turns and looks at me and gives me these evil eyes. And I'm just like, and then I
Wait,
turn
they're
and look
across
at
from each other?
they're sitting next to each other, but there's like a seat in between that's
Oh, no, they have to switch
empty.
that. Oh, okay.
Huh?
Oh, so they have their own row though.
They have their own row, and they're the last row by the fucking bathroom, right? And so I was like,
Right.
"Oh my god!" And so then the sisters look at me, and then the kid goes, "Why are you smiling at me? You're smiling, fucking bitch, fucking cock and balls." And I'm just like, I just kept like my mouth shut. And then he looks to his sister and goes, "I didn't even do anything wrong." She goes, "Yeah, you didn't do anything wrong." And then I was just like, oh my God. And I look around and everyone's like not even looking. They're just like looking down at their like iPads or phones or pretending to be asleep. And then I look at the row ahead, and it's this like Filipino family that I was like, they were sitting next to us before we boarded the plane, and they were all happy to be like going on this trip and everything. And they were like this, like the kids were like, like scared out of their minds. Oh. And I was just like, oh my God, like no one's saying anything.
What did your son do? Did your son do anything?
No, he just like was quiet.
He didn't do nothing. He just
no, because I just after I turned around and was like, oh shit, he follows my lead,
Gotcha.
So, but yeah, it was just like I kept thinking in my head, like if I say something like, "Hey kid, I didn't even fucking know you had Tourette's," because he was saying, I have Tourette's, like. Damn, fucking bitch. Blah, blah, blah. And I wanted to turn around and be like, how the fuck was I supposed to know you have Tourette's? right?
I'd be like, now I got Tourette's. You too, bitch. Bitch. I would have said it. I got it too, motherfucker.
But like,
you had to get away from them, that demon family. Shit, you just cut your losses to get the hell out.
But I was like,
what did the stewardess and shit say? Like, they didn't nobody said anything.
Nothing. They were in the back. They were sitting down. They heard everything because I went to the bathroom, right? And then there was another kid. There was another person that was coming out, and I go, "Oh, sorry." I'm like, "Are you trying to use the bathroom?" No, I'm waiting for you to move so I can move. And I was like, "Damn!" Like everybody was just fucking pissed off, and I was like, well, fuck, and the stewardess ladies were just sitting right there, like with their seatbelts on. And it's like they're not gonna do shit because he has Tourette's.
All right, Wise, watch this. Gina, what airline were you on?
Alaska.
No.
Interesting. I could have sworn you was gonna say like Spirit or Frontier or something. I
had Southwest in my mind immediately. I didn't go fake or front. I was like, this has gotta be some bull.
All right, so Wise, I'm gonna tell you a little story, right? I think I told this to Rob like a while back, but when I was in the Army, right, I was at Fort Jackson, and I was damn near almost the worst of the time. But like this is back like the online shit was popping, right? So I'm online shopping, right? I'm shopping around trying to find me something I can catch. Right. So I linked up with this girl. I was like, damn. Okay.
Wait, you said find somebody you could catch? Like
yeah. Like
okay. I get it.
All right, cool. I was
like, on the prowl.
Yeah, I was like, yo, this motherfucker bad. All right, cool. That's what's up. And her name was like Latrice or something like that. So if you hear the name Latrice, what ethnicity do you automatically think of?
Black.
Let's be honest.
I'm gonna think she's black. Yeah.
All right,
or Puerto Rican.
I'm not even thinking that. But
I ain't never heard of no Latrice. No
Puerto Rican. Yeah.
So I was like, okay, but now mind you, this is like pre-FaceTime. It's just straight phone. And she had a profile pic. I'm like, all right. But the profile pic, I was like, she's a dope-looking light-skinned John. Like, all right, cool, bet. We chatted up, we talking. So one day, like 2 weeks went by, I was like, let's link up, let's meet. So all right, cool, bet. I was like, where do you want to meet? She's like, we can meet at the Applebee's on Broad River Road. The black Applebee's. Like, bet. She's gotta be black. She gotta be bad. Cool. So I get there early, right? I'll back in. Because I'm thinking, just in case I got to make a hasty getaway.
Absolutely.
I can bounce, right? Yeah, I'm like, I'm out of here. So I backed up like right in front of the door. So, I was in my Cadillac at the time. This one was clean too, like 2% windows all the way around. You can't see nothing. So she pulls up and she parks right in front of me. But she backs, like she pulls in, but I'm backed in. So I was like, okay, bet. She was like, hello. I say, I'm here. I said, okay, bet. Like, where you at? She's like, I'm in a white car. Okay, bet, I'm right behind you. I'll flash some lights. I said, I'll be there 1 second. Call my boy. He's like, yo, I got me one, blah, blah, this. All right, cool. So I get up, I walk over there. As I'm walking over there, she opens the door. I was like, oh, snap. She's white. All right. You know what? It's not bad. Like, whatever, I date white girls all the time. It ain't that bad. But we are at the black Applebee's. Like, everybody's here. Like, all right, no big deal. No big deal. It's whatever. So we talking, and the whole time, bro, I swear to you, the whole time she's sitting in the car, like regularly sitting in the car. Like, all right, cool, bet. Man, we go to get out. She stands up, but she's standing in between because the door's open, and so she has like one hand on the door, one hand on the car. I'm like, all right, no big deal, whatever. She was like, can you pass me that? And I was like, so I looked in the back seat. I'm like, then she had like a lot of baby toys. Like, okay, she must have got kids. I was like what? Like what do you want back here? And she was like, that right there. And I was like what? She was like, that. I looked at her. I said, you talking about the walker? She was like, yeah. I was like, oh. I was like, Dan, I'm the same way you are, brother. I was the same way. I was like, huh?
What the fuck?
Time out. Hold on. I got questions. Hold on. I got questions. Hold on. She had a walker?
I swear to you, bro, like with the joint, bro, like, just give me a minute. It gets back. I was like, all right. So like I grab it, I open the motherfucker like it's an Autobot.
Rod.
Right.
You said like it's an Autobot?
Yeah. Like, here you go.
Oh,
so like we walking into Albies, and I was like, Shorty got a fatty, so it's what
You're nasty motherfucker, boy. You're nasty motherfucker. You're trifling.
I was like,
that boy said, I'm banging that Walker ass, boy.
Oh my god.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was like, yo, Shorty got a fatty. I was like, yo, I don't even care. It's like, whatever. So we walking, I was just looking at like, damn. So we get in there, say, there how many? I was like, 2. And mind you, now they got the DJ in there, they got everybody in there, right? I'm like, whatever. Bro, they took us to our seat. They took us all the way to the, like, not to the back, but like to the back corner. So I'm walking through, bro, head and eyes straight. I'm not looking at nobody. Because I can feel the heat coming at me, right? I'm just like,
oh,
God.
yeah.
I'm like, whatever. I don't care. I was like, I'm just going to get whatever. We going to eat. And I ain't never going to talk to this motherfucker again, right? Whatever. So we get down there. We sit down there. She's talking. She's like, all right, yeah, this is that. So I asked. I was like, yo, let me ask you a question. She's like, yeah. I said, so, like what happened? Like, what happened?
Yeah.
She's like, no. So, I was in an abusive relationship, and I it hit me across the head a couple times. I was like, oh, okay, then. So that's fucked up. I'm sorry to hear that. She's like, yeah, she's like, he was on cocaine, meth real bad, and and I was on cocaine real bad. I was like, huh? So he was on meth and you were on cocaine? She goes, yeah. I was like, oh.
AKA
right.
crack. If you smoking meth, you are not smoking no China white, baby.
I was like,
you are not. If you smoking shit that's gonna keep your teeth out, baby, you on crack. You are not smoking no cocaine.
I was like, all right, whatever. I'm thinking to myself, like, well, this is gonna be it for her. Like, I don't even care. So we're talking, whatever. We she orders the drinks, whatever. She's like, oh, I'll be right back. I need to go to the bathroom. I was like, all right, cool. So where she gets up and I'm looking, because I'm looking at the fatty, but I'm looking. I was like, wait, hold up. Like, why is her left wheel so much smaller than the one on the right?
Oh no!
I don't understand. Like, I'm trying. Why don't do me like that? Why don't do me like that? I'm like, why is it so much smaller? I don't get it. Like, and she had the tennis balls on the joint and everything.
Shit.
I was like, all right, cool.
Oh, the
like,
OG joints.
Yes, the OGs. Like, all right, whatever. So
Rod's out.
So as she's walking towards the bathroom, and this is a true story, bro. I swear to you, she's walking towards the bathroom, nigga. When she made the left to go into the bathroom, I was like, all right, nigga, I'm out. Like, I was like, by the time she makes it to the bathroom, all she gonna see is motherfucking exhaust fumes, bro. That's what I'm thinking. But I was like, you know what, man? I wanted to leave so bad, bro, but I was like, I can't leave. Like, I'm not that kind of.
You stayed?
But wait, I was like, I'm not that kind of guy. I was like, fuck it. I'm gonna give her little night, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like her, I'm gonna give her her dinner. That's it. That we done after that. Whatever. So we ate. She was actually pretty cool.
No. We're not about to skip over this small wheel. We're not about to go past that. So,
my goodness,
this little ass wheel.
Right,
you opened yourself up. Now you guys.
It's cool. So, all right. So here's the deal with the small wheel. So when she came back, I asked her. I said, so like, can I ask you a question? Because I said, look, I just have some questions. I said, why? Like, I was like, what's going on with you? Like, I'm trying to just like, okay, well, what happened is me and my ex-husband, we were high and we got into a car accident. She said, I lost feeling on my right side. So I can't really feel anything on my right side. She said, I can move it but I can't really feel. It has function, but I can't feel anything. I said, okay, so I'm thinking that's why you're probably leaning to that once. Oh, got it. Okay, still fucked up, but whatever. So that's why you're okay, because you're putting all your pressure on one side, right, man? So you're putting all your pressure on one side, like, all right, cool, like, no problem, it's whatever. So we eating, right? Turned out to be a pretty nice, cool lady, whatever. So the whole time, bro, she's talking so much shit about what she can do in the bedroom, and I was like,
no, motherfucker, hold on. Like,
what can she do?
What can she do like, in the bedroom?
I was like, whatever, bitch. Like, you're not doing a whole lot. Like,
she got a walker.
You're not. Like, you're not. What? I was like, whatever.
Oh my god.
So we finished eating. We stand out. I'm standing outside. She's sitting in the car. And I'm about to go home. Right? I'm about to go home. I see what
you did there.
I know. I was dying.
I'm about to go home, right? And she was like, "Well, I mean, we don't. Like, come over to the house, and we can hang out." I was like,
"Okay,
nah, you're not about to get me. Like, nah." But I was like,
I've never laughed like this, dog, in a night in my life, dog.
I was like,
never.
You know what? I ain't gotta do it. I was like, I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna hang out, but I'm gonna leave because I gotta go to work tomorrow. So all right, cool, whatever. So I go over to the house, whatever. So you go over there. You know what I'm saying?
You know what you got there. It was already like
no, because honestly, bro, when you got there,
I'm literally leaving the show tonight, man.
If
this man says what I think, I'm letting y'all know I'm logging off. If this man says what I think he's gonna say, I'm logging off. I'm logging off.
So listen,
it's over for me.
So we get to the house, right? And we're
I've got my hand on it.
Like she's giving me the tour, right? Like, all right,
just
cool.
Don't hit end broadcast.
So then I asked her, I was like, so she had a son. I said, so like, if you can't feel anything, like, how does that affect like your cooking? Like, if you can't feel anything, she's like, well, I do the most stuff I do with my good hand. But she didn't say good hand, but she's like, with the hand that I actually have feeling it. She said, but I do anything. I cook. I said, okay, cool. I said, I'm just curious because I've never heard of this before in my life. So she takes me to tour the house, whatever, and she's like, damn, this is my son's room, this is my room. I said, okay, so we're like, I'm standing at the doorway.
As she was walking, was she walking with her walker in the house?
Yeah. So I was like, all right, cool, whatever. So like I'm like by the bed. I'm not near it, but I'm kind of close to it. So she's like talking like shit, right? I mean, she just kept talking. I'm like, you're not gonna fucking try me up in here. Like, you're just not gonna do that, right? So she said something, bro. So so she said something. And I was like, what? She's like, you probably ain't ready anyway. I was like, at that point in time, I was like, you know what? You got it, bitch.
Like, my God.
Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night.
So why?
I can't, man.
Bro,
So,
I pushed that motherfucker down on her weak side, the side that she couldn't really feel. Bro, on the weak side, because she couldn't break the fall.
Oh my God!
Grab that motherfucker, took the clothes out, bro. Grab that weak leg, the leg that wasn't working, bro. Grab that, do that shit up on motherfucker.
Oh, all right, y'all have a good one, man. I'll check out next episode.
No, wait, Wise, hold on. Bro, I went to pound town on her ass. So we get done, right? We get done, bro. She's talking about, that's all you got. I was like,
what all you got?
I know you're not talking. She's like, what you mean? I said, look, I gave you everything I had. Bitch, you only gave me 50%. That's all you gave me. You gave me 50%. You gave me half of that pussy. You ain't give it all to me.
Oh my God.
You ain't get like, don't come like me talk about that's all I got. Like, nah, ain't no one trying to hear that.
That's all you got.
Yeah, that's all you got. It's like, that's
oh my God.
You only give me half the pussy. I give you everything. all I had, everything I had that night, you got. You talking about that's all you got?
Oh my God!
I told her to stand up and say that shit to your face, my guy. Like, yeah.
So
without holding on.
Yeah. After that day, though, I never seen her again. But
Yeah, no, that has to be a one and done situation.
Yeah, like that was it. Like, all right, well, that's it.
That has to be. I mean,
I would have took the
I don't
bitches
think I've
walking
ever
left.
taken the
Like, you
handicap
said some
L
shit like that to
before,
me.
but-
Like,
In the show.
is that all I got?
I've taken an
In
L.
the show.
I've taken an L. I don't know if I've taken a handicap L, but I have taken an L.
Never in my life.
I've
Never in my
had,
life handicap.
Never.
I've had
You what?
Wait a minute, man. Hold on. Y'all just out here. Never mind.
No, let's see what you say. Let's see what you say first.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, we look, yo. We trying to park up front at the time.
What?
Trying to park up front.
Why?
You definitely have premier parking.
Yeah. I mean,
Like,
like
What? Damn, what you call it?
I really
Damn,
hope
what you call
the sponsors aren't listening to this.
VIP.
Yeah, facts.
So
Nah, Jen, you ain't off the hook. What was you about to say?
Oh,
no, absolutely not.
No, yeah, I had
Steve, do you know another funnier show? I dare you to look for it. I dare you.
I had intimate relations with someone who was in a wheelchair twice.
Oh, it was
Like
good.
you,
the
like
first time.
Lieutenant Dan, like Lieutenant Dan. Way?
Well, like
He wasn't a
couldn't move his arm.
I
paraplegic.
mean,
Oh,
I
he
don't
was in a
know. He
wheelchair.
was in a
Wait.
wheelchair. That's why I was asking.
My guy was rolling through it. That is wild.
I
Like,
see what you did there.
yeah, I was like, that's wild. He was rolling through it. Like,
My man's was rolling
Oh.
in the deep. Pause.
he was rolling in the deep. Exactly. Okay,
I was
how did
high,
that
so
happen?
I don't really remember much.
So it was only because you were high?
Oh.
No, it wasn't. It was a choice.
I was about to say, you just gave him a pity fuck. Is that what it
No,
was?
no, not at all. I liked
No,
him.
mine wasn't. No,
Oh.
I was grudged by
did,
that.
did he put it on you?
No,
I'm like, did it?
definitely.
Or-
I do things because I want to.
All right. Okay.
did it? He said,
No, I had a point to prove.
And I got caught by a coworker because so we all
Were
went
you
out.
doing this at work?
Wait a minute. Wait,
Yeah.
wait.
What?
No,
These just I can't
not
even
not
create
caught
these
like
stories.
not caught like in person, but like I couldn't keep it a secret because someone found out.
Hmm.
So what had happened was like a bunch of us went out for drinks after work, right? And we're at this bar like a few blocks away from, City Hall. Anyways, long story short, me and Edward were the last ones there. And then he was like, "Hey, I live, at such and such place. Do you want to come back and we could finish drinking?" And I was like, because back then I was a little wild, and I was like, "Yeah, let's fucking keep this party going," And I was like, "Shit, hell yeah, blah blah blah." So I didn't realize he had a car and he could drive and all that. It's
Whoa.
just crazy.
Just moved
So-
up a couple notches on your belt.
What?
Just moved up a couple of extra, extra positions on the pole.
So then we drove to his apartment, and then we were just like, he starts playing music, and I was like, "By the way, I got drugs if you are into that." And he's just like, "Fuck it." So we're just like doing drugs, and then
Okay.
one thing led to another. and,
Okay. This is the wheelchair guy.
Yeah,
Who was driving?
he drove. Yeah, he has
Yeah, all the
a vehicle
not
Does
that's
he have
maneuvered for him to have like a stick shift deal.
Yeah,
I was
it's
tripping.
It's all on the steering column, like the gas.
Yeah, I was tripping.
The girl had it. I'm just saying because I know.
Oh, girl at it. Yeah. Okay.
No, she did. But no, my cousin, he's a paraplegic, so and he had a 4150 issue. Issue was
I know a homegirl. I got a homegirl who's paraplegic, so I know. Yes.
Yeah.
Gotta
And then so apparently I left my earring there or whatever, and no, out because I was fucked up. And then barbershop's still here. So then the next I don't know if it was the next day or whatever. I don't know. I can't remember if it was on a Thursday or something like that. Anyway, because your girl went hard, you know what I mean? Then my friend Rafal came up to me and he goes, "Hey."
Wait, what was his name?
Well, my friend Rafal, he came up to me and he goes, "Hey, I saw you in Edward's office. Did you guys hook up?" And I was like, What? Why are you asking that? He goes, "Cause like you said that you were like talking to him after, and I'm putting 2 and 2 together." And I go, "Yeah, motherfucker, yeah, we did," because he was like one of my best friends, and so I was like, "Yeah, me and Edward," and he's like, "Ah, shit," he's like, "Good for him," and I was like, "Good for him." He's like, "Yeah, he's getting some." So I couldn't keep it a secret. Then me and the guy Edward in the wheelchair hooked up like a couple months later, and this time I think he was living in the East Bay, if I remember correctly. He was just like, "You want to meet up again?" I was like, fuck it, who cares, let's go.
First of all, okay, hold on. So I like how you casually just said, "Hey, I got drugs."
I got drugs. I was on that too. I swear I was still on that.
Ever.
I
got drugs.
Hey, I got drugs.
Hey, by the way,
What's
I
up?
got a couple Quaaludes. So you trying to get on? What's up?
Oh my
Like,
god!
That's how I was back then.
I
Okay,
respect it.
but how do they freely just know that they knew freely to ask you that question? Like you was
No, I just freely brought it up to people. I thought, hey, maybe I could just like, say maybe they are into it, maybe not.
Well, Rick, seeing as there's no 49ers games right now, we're not talking about the 49ers. We'll get into the Niners once the season starts going.
Yeah, we're talking NBA and we're chilling.
Yeah, we definitely not talking NBA at this point.
This has nothing to do with sports.
Yeah,
no,
you're listening to the chill part of the sports and chill.
You know what?
Yeah.
Right. This might be a different sport.
Yeah.
This might be a different sport.
Yeah.
Wheelchair riding.
God damn it, Rod. Hey, y'all have a good night. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next episode. I'm
out. Facts. I'm gonna let y'all out of here.
I know how to end the show. Hey, we appreciate all y'all. Love, peace, and hair grease to everybody that's out here tonight. Love y'all.
Bye.
Bye.
We out. What up,
Gina?
Sean? What up?
Hey, Gina, just put it out there. We did a good service, okay?
We did. Service. We sure did.
No matter how you look at it. Because when it's all said and done, everybody needs love, and you can't discriminate as to who gets what and who don't get what. So, at some point in time, hey, old girl, hey, she has some smoke. All right, she has some smoke. Like, so what? Well, y'all might want to check that out sometimes. So it is what it is.
Well, yeah. Thank you to everybody who stuck it out with us, and
we gave people as we was on here tonight.
Yeah, we did.
Wow. We should
catch you guys on the next show.
Appreciate y'all.
All right,
we holla at y'all. We
appreciate you. Bye. Where's the thingy?